Hey guys, so a quick video for you about the Traeger Pro 34, the reasons why you shouldn't buy it. Now it's a good product, but there are a few things to be aware of if you want to acquire it. Is that yes, you get great cooking space. And not only that, you have low and slow excellence. So when you're gonna put low temp, drop in your ribs or biscuit and walk away, and it will maintain a steady low temperature, so that's good. Also, precision temperature, dual meat probes, hopper clean out system, rock solid build quality, and it even looks good, right? But what are the cons? You don't have any Wi-Fi or smart features. I know that you could say bro, what you're talking about, man, I'm going to make a meat. But you don't have it there, okay? Temperature swings are common. If the temperature is set, let's say 250, it will rise to the 265, 270 range and then fell to the 225, 235 range through the cook. So the temperature can vary plus or minus as much as 20%. So be aware of this, okay? It's very important to you. The built-in thermometers are not really are unreliable. So this is another thing to be aware of if you want to actually use it. It's not great for grilling or searing, okay? So it was made to run low and slow, not to grill. The Pro 34 doesn't generate much smoke above 250 Fahrenheit, okay? And no pit controller. So the pellet smokes with the pit controller are much more consistent. The Pro 34 uses the other DL control, so that's something to be aware of. And also another thing, it requires electricity, of course. And that's pretty much it. And you don't have also cover included into it. But still, it's a good product. And even when you're gonna check here for example, for the newest reviews, some of them are good, some of them are bad. But yeah, you can also check the reviews for yourself and see it. You see for a lot of positive reviews than negative one. And have a great day and goodbye.